Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500 and welcome back to the how-to series. Today we are going to show you how to take a rear bumper off of a Fiat 500. It should be the same for either a Series 3 or a Series 4, Series 4 being a 2016 onwards. Should be the same. This is a quick video on how to do it. Let's go. Let's show you how it's done. So it's very easy. On this car I've already taken the bumper off and the bumper is just placed back in, so it will be quicker and easier for me to show you how it's done. So first of all, open the boot. This is a car I'm working on, so it's already up on axle stands. You don't need to put it up on axle stands, but I'll show you a quick and easy way of getting it done. Okay, so as I say, this car is up on axle stands because I've had the wheels off. It is easier to get to the screws down here if you take the wheels off, but you don't have to. If you don't take the wheels off, then you will have trouble getting to the screws. If you try and use a screwdriver like that, the tyre will get in your way and you won't be able to get it in. You can try using a short screwdriver, which sometimes will work, but due to the fact that because these screws, the heads of these screws get gunged up with mud and go rusty, you haven't got enough leverage on with those. You can sometimes use a socket, use a Phillips end bit on a socket, but it is much easier if you take the wheel off to get to it. So in here you have a screw just there, and you have a screw just there. A bit dark, but I think you can see it. Screw there and a screw there. This is actually damaged here, so don't worry about too much about that, but there's a screw there. And then once that's loose, it's easier to pull that back, and then here, under here, is a Torx bolt. So I think it's a T30 Torx bolt, and you have to do it at an angle that's sort of down this way. Undo that. Again, they can be quite tricky, but you need to get a long angled Torx socket, or a Torx on a socket wrench like that to get that undone. Obviously anti-clockwise, as usual, to get that undone. So you do that on this side, you then go around to the other side and do exactly the same. I'll show you on the other side because probably the thing's not damaged here. So yeah, here you got a screw hole just there. Sorry, it's a bit dark. Screw hole there, screw hole up here, and then again the same one just here. Once you get those undone, you can move around to the top. Next thing you've got to do, you've got two 10mm bolts which hold the headlight in, they hold the rear light in. So you take those two 10mm bolts out, get your fingers underneath, and then that will just pull out. If you're only going to do it temporarily, you don't need to take the thing off, take the electrical connection off. You can just lie that in there like that. And then just here you've got another Torx. So that Torx, let me show you the Torx if I can find it. So they go in there. So it's the same size as the one, I think it's a T30. It's the same size one that goes in the wheel arch. So you remove that, come over to the other side, do the same on that, two 10mm bolts, put that out, another screw to undo there, exactly the same. That's that bit. And here we go again, underneath, you've got one there and one just there. And they are two 8mm bolts. So you just undo those, that releases the bottom part. And then what you've got here, you've got part of the arch liner which just clips on this little protruding lip here on the bottom of the bumper. You've got one of those each side, and you just need to pull that out, and then that will release it from underneath. And then the only thing you have to do then, everything is all released then, all the bolts are all released, all the screws are all released. All you do is you take it, you grab hold of the bumper there, and then firmly pull. Just like that. And then you go around to this side, do the same thing again, get hold of it there, This has got a broken bracket on bracket, so it does not held on tightly. Get hold of it there, and firmly pull. And then once you've done that, the only thing that's holding it on, you have a centre bracket there which it slots into. All you need to do is get hold of it, pull it, and it will just come off. And then put it to one side safely out the way. And then whatever you're going to do, you can do. This is the centre bar I was talking about. So that's the only thing that was then holding it on. As you can see, it's nice and clean under here. I've cleaned mine. When you get your bumper off, you'll probably find it's filthy dirty. So that's, I think, about it. So this is the bracket. This is a broken bracket, so I'll show you the broken one, but then I'll show you the other side, the proper one. So that's where that would bolted into. This is the bracket which is riveted on. If you've got broken one of these, you have to drill the rivets out and change them. So for whatever reason you are taking your bumper off, that's all you need to do. If it's a Series 4, you will find you've got a wiring loom. So you've got, on a Series 4 bumper, you've got a fog light and a reversing light in the bumper. So you've got to disconnect before you can just pull the bumper off like I did, you need to pull it off, just put it on the floor, and then disconnect the electrical connections for those lights. But apart from that, it's exactly the same. And that's it. That is how to remove a bumper from a Fiat 500. Obviously, putting it back again is a reversal of taking it off. Quite easy. Slot it in first, and then get it into the sides, and then do all the bolts up. Simple as that. So that's it. That's how to remove a bumper from a Fiat 500. Hope this has proved useful. Thanks for watching. If you are a casual viewer, hit that subscribe button. Get notified of when we upload new videos, and have a look through the how-to series. You'll find loads of videos on how to do lots of things on a Fiat 500. So thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.